Assalamualaikum. I was listening to what you said, and I think it's all great, but I had qualms with this notion that we need to do more than tolerate, and we need to focus on our differences. In times when we have about, I don't know, the last I checked, there was 655,000 Iraqis dead because of these tensions. And God only knows how many more in the other countries. It's not specific to the civil war, specific to Iraq anymore. It's happening in Pakistan, it's certainly happening in India, and it's happening in a lot of other countries. I do not understand, when we have so many commonalities, why the focus on our differences. I don't understand that. I don't think that we need to leave our future generations with rules of engagement. I don't think that there should be a civil war. Every single sect, every single religion on this planet has sects. And it's 1400 years is a very small time period. Look at Christianity and their differences. Protestants and Catholics have been divided for God only knows how much longer than we have. Judaism has its sects which have lasted longer than we have. They're not killing each other. Hindus have their sects which have lasted longer than any one of us can imagine. And they coexist with each other. There is no need to focus on our differences. We need to understand that this hate is certainly propagated because we have natural resources in our regions. There is no need, when the propaganda is there, put in place for us to focus on our differences, then why do we continue to do that to ourselves? Why do we fall prey to that, to those notions? They want us to focus on our differences. I think we should focus on our similarities and tolerate each other.
Sister, thank you very much. Good point. Let me just make a couple of corrections. We did not, neither of us actually said that we should focus on our differences. What we said is that we should understand each other's differences. I submit to you, sister, that what is going on in Iraq is specifically, you answered the reason of what's going on in Iraq, is that because we do not understand each other. And the second thing is, I can tell you with a lot of conviction that I'm very familiar with the history of Judaism and Christianity, and that Christianity, for instance, had a lot of strife that resulted in a lot of bloodshedding. And specifically, I will just mention one story to you where the Catholics attacked other Catholics who didn't agree with them 100%, where they asked the Archbishop, they said, we can't tell who's a Catholic from a Catholic who disagrees with us. The Archbishop said, kill them all and God would sort it out. That's how bad it was. And that Christianity just very recently actually came to have peace with each other, Christian sects, and that's when they started having dialogue. When they started studying with each other, when they started sitting down with each other and understanding each other's differences. I do not advocate that we should focus on our differences, but what I advocate is that we should understand each other's differences, and there's a big difference. Now, what's going on in Iraq, sister? The situation in Iraq makes all of our hearts bleed. They bleed. And the situation in Iraq, if you look at the south, it's mostly Shias, the Sunni triangle, and I think it's a demeaning word to call it Sunni triangle, but let's just use the term. And then the Kurds, who are, the vast majority of them are Sunnis, but some of them are Shias. They're divided that way so that we could accept that division. But what I would argue, sister, is that if the south were Africans, and the Sunni triangle were Oriental, that's exactly what they were fighting about, what they would be fighting about. The problem in Iraq is that you have the same tribes, the same exact tribes. Some of them are Sunnis, some of them are Shias. They all speak Arabic. They're not Persians, they're not Turks, they're not anything else. They have the same race, they're all Arabs. They have nothing else to fight about except to find that uncommon thing between them, which is Sunni and Shia. So it is easy for someone to say, because you guys are Sunnis and Shias, you can fight. And we know at the beginning they tried until they broke the camel back, right? Right? What allowed them, what gave them the opportunity to reach that degree, is the ignorance about each other. Now, sister, I'll give you examples. Our scholars, Sayyid Sistani, may Allah bless him and prolong his life, said that when Shias came to him and said, we're being killed every day, let's fight back. He said, if all my children get killed by a suicide bomber, I will tell you it's haram for them to go fight back. Sayyid Muhammad Hussein Fadlullah says that if in Iraq and anywhere in the world, if a Shia and Sunni are killing each other, they're both going to hell. You know, he's taking that from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Says, "La tarji'u ba'di kuffarin yadribu ba'dukum riqaba ba'd." Do not turn after me, kuffar, killing each other, killing the necks of each other. That's exactly what we're doing here. But sister, if we knew, if Sunnis knew who Shias are, and Shias knew who Sunnis are, they would not kill each other. I would argue with that anyway. But we don't. What the picture that was drawn of Shias in the minds of Sunnis, not all Sunnis, but by this deviant group, is that they're worthy of killing. You kill them, you go to heaven. They're bad. They worship Ali. They have a different Quran. They have Mus'haf. They have 1,001 lies about Shias. And now, Shias start building up things too that are not true about Sunnis. They don't like Ahlul Bayt, they're Nawasib, which is not true. Unfortunately, what Shias are describing now when they talk about Sunnis, they're describing Salafis, not Sunnis. And unfortunately,